Hello everyone, it is me, Baby Spice or Emma Bunton, and I am the last of the Spice Girls to appear on this All Seasons Rubbish. I will tell you what you want, what you really, really want. Ziggy Zigger. So now we have One Washed Up has been presenting this All Seasons Rubbish from one of the worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the hookster will be starting at the back of the grid in a rubbish car. But wait, will he? Well, stay tuned to find out. And yes, it's bound to be crap. So the hookster used to have fantasies about being in bed with all of us. Well, let's face it, he would not even be able to pull an All Saints. And if he did, he would end up pulling a muscle. The only trouble is now I am 49 years old, so pretty much a MILF. So the hookster might end up liking me even more. Anyway, I am off now. I have to get back to my proper job on Heart Radio. And yes, I know who even listens to the radio anymore.
Cool, Emma Bunton. I forgot she was a MILF. Whoa. Hello everyone and welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 24. Yes, we're back at it again. Oh, and we now go to the Belgium Grand Prix at Spa-Francorchamps, one of my favourite tracks on the calendar. Fantastic. So practice has been completed. We've got some more lovely resource points. 660 now to add to the collection. And our rating goes up just a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Yes. Wowzers me trousers.
Welcome to the behemoth that they value so highly. This is Spa. It's high speed. It is really challenging. We have elevation, we have dramatic corners, and we have one driver in a few moments' time who will take pole position.
So here we go for our first qualifying run. This is a track that we absolutely love. There's not a track like Spa on the calendar, I don't believe. As we're about to cross the line for our first qualifying run, and we're going to cross the line, and it's fourth position at the moment, but 1.4 seconds off the leaders as we accelerate forward now to 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. And we've actually dropped down to last place, but look at the delta time. 1.8 seconds. Well, we dropped a little bit there coming in the corner, but as we cross the line now, it's that's good. I like that. We're in 10th position now in our Haas car. As we accelerate forward, that's it. That's the end of qualifying. We've actually dropped down to 13th place, but are we going to improve as we're about to cross the line? And the answer to that is, oh my goodness. I didn't see that, but it looked good. Yes, it was good. I just kind of saw it out of the corner of my eye. Third position. Yes. And Maxi Boy Verstappen. And Charles Leclerc got a 5-position penalty. But we got third place. Okay then. Let's bloody well do this.
The Belgian Grand Prix, a race the great Ayrton Senna won 6 times, and in 2019 Charles Leclerc became the first driver to take their maiden win here since a certain Michael Schumacher in 1992. One of the circuits that makes Formula One, Formula One. Welcome to the Belgian Grand Prix. 19 corners, 4.3 miles or 7 kilometres. There's over 100 metres of elevation change here with long stretches of the lap spent flat out. Look out for the bus stop chicane. The final challenge before the temporary relief of the start-finish straight. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Hollywood completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Perez, Russell, Ocon, Hamilton, Leclerc, Norris, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Albon, Sainz, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Sargent, and Zhou Guanyu. That's it then. It's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me is Anthony Davidson. Well, they're having a better time than their teammates so far this year. How do you keep that momentum going? Now, those final hours before a race, did you have a routine?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
It's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the all-seasons clear mode, and we say go, 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 and it's away we go. And in fact, we're in second place, and look at this. We're getting the jump on Verstappen already, and we get past up into the lead at the Grand Prix at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. This is exactly what we needed. You can see that the sky is pretty overcast, and Maxi Boy Verstappen, as we now going down into Radion and climbing up into Eau Rouge once again, he is looking very, very angry. He's not very happy that we got past him, but there we go. We are in the lead at the moment, and Maxi Boy is right up our tailpipe as we now go along the enormously long straight of the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. Maxi Boy is ducking and diving. Look, there's cars behind as well ducking and diving, but we hold on to the lead at the moment, and almost half a second in front of Max already. Almost half a second. Wowzers. Wowzers. Yes, as you can see, there he is though. He's very, very close to us. Very, very close, of course. We're in the Haas car. He's in the Red Bull. Don't forget, this is the 2024 Red Bull, so it is absolutely dominant. And look at this, a little bit wide for Maxi Boy Verstappen there. Still desperately trying to get past us, but we are hanging on to it. But for how much longer can we hold on to this lead? I'm not quite sure. Verstappen's still there. As you can see, he's pulled the gap up to just a couple of tenths now, as we're now going through the very, very complicated S section of this Spa-Francorchamps circuit. And we're still holding on to it, but he's still getting ever closer now. Oh my goodness, he's right up our tailpipe now. Right up our tailpipe. But we're hanging in there. We're hanging at the moment, as you can see. He's still just 2 tenths. Now, this is going to be where he's going to make his move. We've got no DRS, of course, and we are doing our best job to block him. Yes, as Hookster always does. It's impossible to get past Hookster. Well, very, very difficult anyway. And wow, I've never seen that before. We've actually used all our deployment. That's the first time I've seen that, I think, on F124. But yes, we've used all of our deployment as we now go into lap 2, and we're still in the lead of this race. Yes, still in the lead. Fantastic. As we accelerate forward down to lap 2, just going to lap 3, as you can see, still holding on to that lead. It's now half a second, and Verstappen's actually dropped back behind SD Bestie. SD Bestie. We did have the fastest lap, but now SD Bestie's just stolen it away from us. Stolen it away from us. I can't believe it. As we accelerate forward now to lap 3, still in the lead at the moment. Verstappen is behind us. Still just a 2 tenths, and he's getting very, very close now. Very, very close. SD Bestie's just behind him as well. Checo Perez is in 4th position. And George of the Russell is currently in 5th place now. 5th place, yes. Just about to come round the corner here, and as you can see, we're still in the... No! No, I can't believe it. There's smoke at the back of the car. No, I don't believe it. That's it. It's game over for us. We are retiring from the Grand Prix at Spa in the lead of the bloody race, as well as Maxi Boy goes past us. Oh, utter heartbreak. Utter heartbreak. That has to be seen to be believed. Yes. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Yes, the engine gremlins have hit us again in the Haas car, and we are out of the Grand Prix. But not only out from the lead of the Grand Prix, and no points for us either. Nil points. 0 points. What a disappointment. And you can see the Hookster walks back very disconsolately back to his garage and gets a little bit of a hug there from one of his Haas team mechanics, but he knows it's all over. So there you go then. That was a very short race. As there's 2 ladies hugging at Red Bull. There's 2 ladies hugging. My favourite part of the show. Yes, and there are the team mechanics, and there he is. Well, it was a sort of net win for Maxi Boy Verstappen, it has to be said, because I think we would have had this race. But whoever crosses the finish line first is the one that finishes. And Max Verstappen did. We didn't. So there you go. Are we going to get a little shake of the wrist for Maxi Boy? Come on, Maxi, a little shake. No. Okay then. No, it's not in my contracts. Up onto the top step goes Maxi Boy Verstappen. Perez in 2nd place, and Charles Leclerc in 3rd position. Wow. We're not going to have a wow of the week. No, because we already know who it is. It's me, and we've seen it graphically. My engine exploding, so I'm not going to show it again. There you go. It's done. It's done. Just move on to the next Grand Prix and hope we can do better. Hope we can do better than that. But there you go. Well done to Maxi Boy. Yes, 26 points. He got fastest lap as well. Checo Perez was in 2nd. Charles Leclerc was in 3rd position. Lando Norris in 4th place. And yes, we didn't finish the Grand Prix. So nil points for us. And our teammate didn't get any points either. So in the standings now, the gap is now 89 points between us and Max Verstappen. Sergio Perez is sort of closing behind us as well, so we've got to be very, very careful. But at the moment, we're just hanging in there, which I think is a great performance from this Haas car, has to be said. And we are third in the constructors. Ooh, it's time for a secret meeting, lads. Yes, a secret meeting. Not had one of those since the 80s. Yes, around the back of the... Anyway, let's continue on. Let's continue on before we go to that secret meeting. Just looking at some of the details. Oh, Oscar Piastri is starting to show us up, it says. Oh dear. So here is the secret meeting, and it's with Mercedes. Yes, Mercedes. Now, are we going to go for a Mercedes for next season? I think it's the obvious choice, to be honest. I think we should continue the talks and still keep talking to Mercedes, because they'll be a great team to go for season 3. Yes, we're going to continue the talks. Thank you very much. Lovely jubbly. So there you go then. And been scouring the socials and asking around. Oh, the team were none the wiser to our talk, so that's good. Thank you. Is it Elena? I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name. But anyway, it's time now for the Dutch Grand Prix. Yes, at Zandvoort. And hopefully we'll do better than we did at Spa. And we got 1,320 resource points, which is great news. And once again, our rating has gone up just a tiny little smidge. Yes, just a tiny little smidge.
With partisan support that we rarely see anywhere else on the calendar, there is an incredible atmosphere at Zandvoort. We're setting the grid for the Dutch Grand Prix in qualifying.
So, qualifying at Zandvoort, and unfortunately this is a circuit that Hoogster isn't very keen on, doesn't do very well either. Crosses the line for the first qualifying run, 1 second behind in 5th position at the moment, as we accelerate forward now to just 9 minutes and 51 seconds off quali, and he's currently in last place. Yeah, it's last position. He's slightly up on the delta as well, in fact just over half a second, as we're coming round the banking, Here she comes, as we're coming round. Anyway, there you go. And we have not improved our position whatsoever. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's it. Qualifying is now 25 seconds before it's over. Still in last place. Are we going to improve as we cross the line? The answer to that is going to... Yes, we have. But it's only 18th place. It's only bloody 18th position. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, that's it. Oh no! We've dropped down to last again, lads. This is a real hero to zero episode, this is, isn't it? A real hero to zero episode. It's going to be last place at Zandvoort, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Last bloody place. I cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. But there you go. And quite predictably, Maxi Boy Verstappen got pole position. Charles Leclerc got second. Lando Norris got third. And Fernando Alonso got fourth. And we ended up right down the standings in last bloody place. Let's have a look then. Yes, there we are. Teammate in 16th place. Okay then, let's do this.
We're on the coast of the North Sea at Zandvoort Circuit, 25 miles outside of Amsterdam. We're all set for the Dutch Grand Prix, a race that the greats have won at, including Jim Clark, who took the biggest trophy home here on 4 occasions. Zandvoort Circuit then, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6 mile lap. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position. Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Hamilton, Perez, Sainz, Stroll, Gasly, Ocon, Albon, Bottas, Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Sargent, Hollywood, and Zhou Guanyu. That's it then. It's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Welcome to the commentary box overlooking the circuit. I'm Alex Jakes, and joining us for the race today is Naomi Schiff. Well, they're having a better time than their teammates so far this year. How do you keep that momentum going? Well, this is the most advanced sport anywhere on the planet. How's it changed since you were last racing?
It is certainly an interesting time in this set of regulations because, as you know, when a new set of regulations come out, everything changes and you always wonder who's got it right. Well, we know the Red Bull are the ones who really got it right the last couple of years. But now you can see the rest of the grid slowly start to catch up, and there's really only so much left for Red Bull to get out of these regulations. So it is interesting, and the pack are catching up.
So it's time once again to see if we can get into our grid slot. Can we? Yes, come on, Hookster. No, forwards, just seen our old bastard. Little bit more, come on, you done. Has he done it? I think he has. Anyway, it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the all-seasons Kalia motor. We say go, 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 and it's away we go. From 19th on the grid, we got Logan's Privates in front of us. Magnussen, we got Hulkenberg, our teammate, as we absolutely sail past our own teammate, and we dive it down the inside like we always do. We get a warning for collision with Hulkenberg, though. We've got one of the racing balls off to the left-hand side. Now, of course, this is the opportunity where Hookster can gain some places as we go into this very, very tight left-hander. He usually goes around the outside, but he's actually favouring the inside line this time. And we got Ocon off to the right-hand side. Is he going to get past? Oh, but there was a wheel banging contact there between us and Ocon. Do we get past? Yes, we do. Next target is Alexander Albon. Oh my goodness, are we going to do it? Carlos Sainz is directly in front of him. He's in the Mercedes car, of course, which is a team that we're trying to get into next year, and we sail past both of them. Look at that, another audacious move from Hookster there. Straight past 2 cars, and we're up into the points. We are up into the World Championship points. It's only 1 point, but we're there, and we are now chasing Lance Stroll in the Aston Martin. Does he ever change seats? I can't remember, but this is season 2 and he's still in the Aston Martin, so yes, I think he stays there for a whole 10 seasons, I'm pretty sure, because no one else will have him. Anyway, we're about to complete lap 1 of the Grand Prix. Lance Stroll still just ahead of us, has been about to go through the banking for the very, very first time in this race. Just ahead of Stroll, we've got Lulu Hamilton. Yes, Lulu Hamilton. I wonder how he did at Italy in 2025. Oh dear. Anyway, we accelerate for lap 2, just going to lap 3, still holding on to 10th place at the moment. Still chasing Stroll, but he's got the gap up to almost a second now. Hamilton is still... Oh, a little bit of a lock up there, I do believe, from Lewis Hamilton, as we're still following through as we accelerate forward now to lap 5, and we're still chasing Lance Stroll. He's got Sergio Perez ahead. We're getting very, very close to the back end, and we're ducking and diving all over the place. Oh my goodness, there's a bit of Fast and Furious drifting there for the Hookster. Almost binned it, but he just managed to hold it together. Lost a little bit of ground now as we accelerate forward to lap 5. Just going through to start lap 6 now, still chasing Stroll. I do believe we've got the DRS and the ERS. Stroll's going for Perez, or Perez is going for Stroll. Let's see if he's going to dive down the middle of both of them and answer that. Oh my goodness, yes he does. Stroll has to brake very, very hard there, but we do get past Sergio Perez up into 9th position now. As we accelerate forward now to lap 6, we're not going to go for a move Stroll this far back, are we? Hookster, no! I shut my eyes. Did he get through? He did. He bloody well did. Up into 8th position now as we accelerate forward to lap 8. Still in 8th place. Hamilton, unfortunately, has got the gap up to 3.4 seconds in that Ferrari. Oh my goodness, look at that. Lance Stroll going for an audacious move behind us. Just looking in the rearview mirrors, he came from absolutely nowhere there and almost took us out, I do believe. Anyway, we accelerate forward to lap 11, so it's time for us to make our pit stop. We pit from 8th position. Once again, we're going to go on to those yellow sidewall tyres. Yes, lads, come on, you can do it. Well, a nice fast pit stop, please, because we want to see if we can actually jump the car ahead. I don't think it's possible, but it may be. Thank you. On to the yellow sidewalls we go, and out we go to rejoin the track. Probably in last place. Yes, it is last place. There you go, look at that. As we come out of the pits, but don't forget, of course, everyone in front of us has still got to stop. Yes, and it's Logan's Privates just ahead. So we accelerate forward at lap 12. We're going to... Yellow flags are out. It's Nico Hulkenberg. That's our teammate, isn't it? Yes, our teammate is out of the race. This could be not good news for us. Are we going to have another engine failure? I'm not quite sure, but we are definitely not having good engines in these Haas cars at the moment. But anyway, Hulkenberg is out of the Grand Prix. So we're just coming around now because some of the cars are now coming in for their pit stop. So we're going to see if we can gain some positions. We're 19th at the moment. Esti Besti's in, Albon's in, Yuki Tsunoda's in. Quite a few of them are in fact. And let's see what happens as we go past and we've made it up now into 15th position. Don't forget we had 8th place before the pit stop cycle, so that's where we want to get back into as we accelerate on lap 13. Once again, more cars have come into the pit, so are we going to get back into 8th place? Let's have a look and see what happens. Just going past, huge amount of cars in. The answer to that is going to be, it's 10th. Any advance? No, it's 9th. No, Perez has jumped us. No, he hasn't. He's still in the pits. Wow, that updated very, very slowly. But yes, we have done it. We have done it. As we accelerate for lap 16, we're sort of approaching the 3/4 distance of this Grand Prix now. Still hold on to 8th place. We have to go very, very aggressively off to the left-hand side there because Esty Bestie was trying to get past us. But we hold on to this 8th position at the moment on lap 17 now. As we accelerate for lap 19, we're just coming around the banking for the 19th time, in fact, and we're still in 8th and we're still chasing Hamilton, but we've got no chance of catching him. He's now 16, almost 17 seconds ahead of us, and once again we have to go very, very aggressive to stop Checo Perez in that Red Bull from trying to get past us. But try he did, but fail he also did, as we accelerate for lap 22. So we're in the final stages of this Grand Prix now. Looks like we're going to get a few points, which isn't too bad, but after the disappointment of the last round, this is not really much of a reward, it has to be said. But at the moment, still in 8th place, still chasing Lulu Hamilton, who's currently ahead, 18 seconds ahead. We accelerate for lap 25. In fact, that's it. The race is over. Maxi Boy has won it. We're going to finish in 8th position, so just a few World Championship points to add to our campaign. Of course, Max has annihilated us once again. We've got no chance of beating Max in a Haas car, let's be honest, but we're giving it a good fight. We're currently 2nd place in the championship standings, that's pretty decent. As we're about to cross the line now and get a few points in the bag. Yes, fantastic. I'll take that. I will take that. Yes, not a very good track for us, but we still got some points, which is all that we need. All that we need to continue our campaign, and also we get driver of the day. It's another embarrassment of riches for Hookster. Another embarrassment of riches. And there are the team mechanics once again. Any ladies hugging? Come on, ladies, hug. Hug, ladies, hug. Come on, hug, no, not you blokes. I'm not interested in you blokes hugging. What the ladies. Anyway, there he is for the 2nd time in this episode. Maxi Boy Verstappen has won the race. The unbeatable, the unstoppable, the absolute beast of a driver. There he is. And he's won again. He's won a bloody year. I can't believe it. Anyway, there he is. Oh, we get a shake of the wrist from Maxi Boy Verstappen. Thank you, Max. Well done. So up onto the top step he goes. We got Lando Norris. He wasn't mentally strong enough. Once again, he only got second. Yes. But Max accepts his trophy and says thank you very much. And holds it up high. Well done, Max. Well done indeed. It's now time for the champagne. And our wow of this video is going to be Hulkenberg, our teammate, of course. Is this going to be an engine failure? Let's have a look and see what happens. And yes, it is. The engine on that Haas car has given up and said, no, thank you. I do not want to take any more part of this Grand Prix. And he is out. Look at all the smoke coming out the back of that Haas car. Oh my goodness. We're certainly having some engine problems at this kind of 3/4 mark of the season. We're almost getting there anyway. So Maxi Boy once again got the fastest lap. So once again got 4 points. Let's go to the standings now. This is going to be ridiculous. Let's have a look. And we're still in 2nd place, just holding on to it. Look at that. Just hold on. Lando Norris has pulled up to 3rd now. We're 111 points behind Maxi Boy Verstappen. But we are still holding on to 2nd place. Can we keep that position all the way to the end of the season? I'm not quite sure. But we are 4th now in the Constructors. We've actually dropped down, in fact, in the Constructors. Oh dear. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. You have been awesome as always. And yes, of course, there will of course be more later. Hookster, what? Are you just hanging this bit out because the video was a little bit short? No. F125 is coming soon, everyone. Yeah, coming soon. Yeah, are you going to end this? No, I'm not going to end it yet because it hasn't quite reached 25 minutes. There it goes, 25 minutes. There you go. Thank you and good night.